budisms.
That also other spiritual paths propose.
Un arī citas garīgas prakses, ko piedāvā.
But here what we are discussing is the Buddhist solution.
Un šeit mēs izskatīsim tieši budismu piedāvātos risinājumus.
And then, on the other hand, we have to use methods that enhance, that fortify, that make our quality stronger.
Savukārt metodas, kuras palīdz pastiprināt tās mūsu labās īpašības.
Until they become perfect.
Līdz mēs paliksim perfekti.
And I'm sure you use that also in Latvia. Many times people say nobody is perfect. This is a great mistake.
Es domāju, ka arī Latvijā tas ir tiek lietots un izplatīts teikt, ka neviens nav perfekts. Tā ir ļoti liela kļūda.
And the way I often hear it used is to somehow to excuse our mistakes.
Tas tiek lietots kā veids, kā attaisnot savus kļūdas.
And this is very, this is very bad for ourselves.
Tas ir ļoti slikti priekš mums pašiem.
Because if we accept our faults, mistakes, and the mental poisons that are present, then we somehow, it's like we decide to stay, to go on living samsaric existences.
Un, ja mēs šādi akceptējam, pieņemam šīs savas kļūdas, neizdošanās, šīs mentālās indas, tad mēs tā vienkārši iestikstam samsariskajā eksistencē.
And this we have done since beginningless time.
Un tāds notiek nebeidzams reiz.
Because that is a notion and an idea that is good to think about sometimes.
Tā ir doma, ko ir svarīgi reizēm domāt.
Which is beginningless time. That we have existed in numberless samsaric lives since beginningless time.
Ka mēs esam eksistējuši nebeidzams samsarisks dzīves kopš
Laika, kuram nav sākuma.
And maybe if in the minds of some people now, the idea formulates me, what's he talking about? He's supposed to talk about how to transform the mind.
Cilvēki tagad domā, par ko gan viņš runā, viņam bija jārunā par to, kā pārveidot mūsu prātu.
So what I try is to give some viewpoints, some ideas that help us to become realists.
Un tas, ko es daru, es mēģinu iedot kaut kādas domas, vadmotīvus, lai vieglāk kļūt par realistiem.
So the third phase in giving, realizing the actual sense of a human life.
Un trešā pakāpe, lai saprastu cilvēka dzīves jēgu.
By means of transforming the functioning of our mind. Using the method of transforming the functioning of our mind.
Lietojot šo mūsu prāta transformēšanas metodu.
Is third phase that we come to is accepting everything.
Trešais, pie kā mēs esam nonākuši, tas ir visu pieņemšana.
And I don't know you well enough to read in your faces, but I know when I say that in France, many people, there's an immediate emotional resistance against that.
Es nezinu, es nelasu tik labi jūsu sejas, bet, kad es par to runāju Francijā, tad uzreiz cilvēkiem parādās tāda iekšēja pretestība viņu sejās pret to, kas saka.
So it doesn't mean that we have to accept other people hurting us or doing bad things to us or lying, cheating, whatever.
Tas nenozīmē, ka mums ir jāpieņem viss tas sliktais, ko citi cilvēki dara, mums melo, sāpina mūs.
But it has been expressed by something that somebody brought to me from the audience rather recently. That is called the prayer of serenity. Serenity? You know what serenity is? Serenity. It's a very important word. It's what we all wish. It is a totally peaceful, profoundly happy mind. Like peace of mind.
Un lietojot kāda cilvēka izteicienu, tas ir tas, ko mēs visi vēlamies, šī prāta svētlaime.
So, transforming our mind is used to produce this final state that the prayer describes.
Un lūkšana apraksta šo pēdējo etapu mūsu prāta pārveidē.
So, what is very funny, what I even more recently found out, is that this prayer does not come from the person that in this text it is attributed to.
Un kas ir vēl interesantāk, es konstatēju, ka šī lūkšana nav šī teksta autora radīta, bet tā ir veltīta viņam.
Which is an American Protestant, like a Protestant church, Christian Protestant.
Tas ir kāds amerikāņu kristietis protestants.
And it is said that in 1932 this prayer was composed.
Un ir rakstīts, ka šī lūkšana ir sarakstīta 1940.
So what very recently I found out is that this prayer, well, they call it the prayer here, these words have been uttered by Marc Aurèle. You know, Marc Aurèle was a Roman emperor, which means 2,000 years ago.
Marcus Aurelius. What about which prayer you were speaking now?
I will tell it to you.
Oh, okay.
It's not a Buddhist prayer.
Kas ir vēl interesantāk, tad es atklāju, ka šīs lūkšanas, kā tas šeit ir saukts, ka tā ir lūkšana, teksts ir vēl senāks, kad tas nāk no
Apmēram 2000 gadu.
Gadu seni vārdi, kas ir Romas imperātora Marka Aurēlija. Jā, Marka Aurēlija.
It describes in some lines what that third phase of mental transformation, the state that it brings us to.
Šajās rindās ir aprakstīts šī trešā pakāpe, kas mūs ceļā transformētā.
So, of course, as it is here, as I have it as a Christian prayer, then it starts with